I'm Kenya Scarlett and I'm the editor of the magazine.
I'm Will and I've been the reviews editor.
I'm Minnie and I'm front section editor.
The magazine in a day challenge is about a team getting together and creating something. It's quite stressful, but the end product is hopefully beautiful, and just learning how a magazine works and the different roles and stuff and what needs to be done in order to have a complete magazine.
The theme being legends, we've kind of taken it in, we're covering past legends and the kind of legends you'd always expect to be in a magazine if you hear the word legends in the title, but we're also covering what we see as rising stars and the future of where musical legends are going to be at.
Yeah, I've been sorting out the team of reviewers, which is quite a few of us actually, which included either working out if they had any releases that they had access to, and if not, I sent off for downloads or streams of the albums, and then they would review them over the course of the afternoon. Sorting out which ones were going in the magazine, which ones were going just on the website, and kind of general reviews management.
As front section editor, I've been, at the beginning of the day I was coming up with what's actually going in the front section, making sure we've got something interesting and up to date, and we're covering a sort of like news aspect, keeping everything very current and relevant, and delegating features out to everyone, commissioning features. Yeah.
Well, my role's been the editor. It's been quite crazy. My job has been overseeing everything, trying to coordinate teams and groups of people, trying to actually get the idea of what we're actually going to do for the magazine. I think it went quite well. And yeah, just overall seeing everything and making sure everyone's happy and doing their job and enjoying themselves.
It's gone really well, but the most stressful element I think is trying to collaborate. The editor's got like the leading role in this, but collaborate with the other editors on the team and make sure that everything's being covered well and you're not doubling up on any content, and making sure everyone knows what they're doing and keeping everyone motivated and on target with deadlines and word counts, I think has been probably a big challenge for everybody.
Yeah, what about you?
Well, I think the challenge for art from the reviews editor point was making sure we had the albums sent through to us that we needed, and some, because you have only got 6 hours to make sure you've got, even less than that, sorry, to make sure you've got the album in time so people can still review it. We had some success, most of them got back to us quite quickly. There's a couple we were planning to use, but PR people didn't really get back to us quick enough, or at all.
It's a very quick turnaround for a magazine.
It's always going to be a struggle to make sure you've got enough albums, so we sent off a load, just so we knew some of them would work, so we knew we'd get at least some that come back with some success.
Most challenging thing has probably been 20 people trying to talk to you at once about something. But it's been quite alright actually. I think all my editors have done quite well in their fields, and I kind of didn't have to do much, just kind of overseeing and making sure everyone was okay. But yeah, the most challenging thing was just having people talk to you all at once, and a bit confusion with some of the pages, but yeah, not too bad.
The features and content that I'd probably be most excited about in the front section is we've got a really interesting feature with John McClure's top 5 albums from Random Makers. I think that's really good.
I have to agree with that one.
We've also got,
because all his albums are quite legendary albums as well. So
we've also got an interesting piece on Madonna, whether she is a legend or whether she is very overrated. We've got two writers discussing either side of that in a collaborative piece, arguing some very strong opinions, and I think that will polarise some views.
Yeah, I think from reviews, all of them, I've read them, pretty much all of them, and they've all seemed brilliantly done in the space of time that we've had. Probably the most exciting in terms of being in the legend status, we've got a page dedicated to, not dedicated, but reviewing Noel Gallagher's new album, and also reviewing Oasis' What's the Story Morning Glory, which was released 20 years ago this year, so it kind of fits in with the anniversary of a legendary album, and we've got an updated review of Rufus Lee.
I just can't, it sounds a bit cheesy, but I just kind of want to say the whole magazine. Like, I'm just quite happy. No, I'm just quite happy. Like, I like the fact that we have a lot of opinion pieces and different kinds of features. Even though they're all kind of about legends, but they're all different. Like, one of them's legends that has legends fallen or fallen legends or whatever it's called. It was about legends who have actually fallen off stage and stuff. It's quite funny. It's not. Yeah, so I'm just going to say the whole magazine.
I think people should go read Audio Addict's Legends because it's a very impressive piece of work from some really hard-working writers. That's a miracle that we've turned it around in so few hours. And it's also, like Kenya said, it's got a lot of interesting features with a lot of voices. So if you're into reading things with sort of like a strong opinion and a strong sense of identity behind the writing, I think that's what we produce.
I think it could also reach out to a lot of readerships because every single person, no matter if it's your dad, your uncle, your gran, they're always going to say, oh, this musician was a legend. And in everyone's eyes, some type of musician is some sort of legend to them in some aspect. And just everyone can relate to, like, the way we're talking about these legends that we like. They can think, oh yeah, but I like this person, I can completely appreciate and understand what you're saying. So in that aspect, I just think you'll just get it, really.
I think in terms of just the fact that this is literally from scratch.
Yeah.
When we started,
we got given a theme how many hours ago?
Well, we
was like
started
half
at
10.
We started
Yeah.
at 10:30, and it's now like 4:45, and we're nearly done.
Yeah, so less than 6 hours we've gone
A whole
from
magazine.
being told what we're doing to basically having an almost finished magazine on the
Yeah.
website.
With only about 20, 30 people. 20 people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not many. Like, and I just think that's really weird when you think about it, that you can do something that quickly and to a decent standard as well.
Oh, come here, guys. We'll end it on this. Oh, beautiful.